Hello, welcome to Rome Total War. Navy sinks Army, Part 19. Sexy battles. Jim here. Okay, right now we're going to take a fast look at how to merge units and not lose their experience. We're going to take this one weak unit, merge him with these other units that have some experience, and then we're going to go ahead and take that one weak unit, and we're going to go ahead and re-pit him, retrain. And on the next turn he should be okay, although this town is suffering from plague. If you look at the values here, something I discovered here in a couple of minutes was changing my capital from way up north to down into Jerusalem. And I actually started thinking about sacking out Jerusalem because it was starting to give me trouble. And what I just discovered was by changing my capital in the trade system to Jerusalem, where it's more centralized, the amount of money I'm making now almost doubled. Well, at least a third to 50% again. And all the cities are now in much better shape. I'll get on to that a little bit later. Here we're going to surround the enemy navy, the Greek navy, with an invasion force on board. Okay. I'm going to take my navy and I'm going to occupy each one of these potential escape squares that the Greek navy can move to. I'm going to put one unit in each one of these squares here until the Greek navy is completely surrounded. And then I'm going to attack the Greek navy with my main body, which will be a central force here of several ships. Okay, we're just about to surround them. We're going to use one more guy and put him over here. Now there's only one escape route left, and that's directly toward me. And we're going to go ahead and check out the army here. Okay, you can see a pretty good sized invasion force and some decently trained troops. But we're going to kill them all right here and the navy they're sailing on. Watch this. Okay, and glug down to the bottom of the Mediterranean with you. I'm going to skip past the same deal right here and go ahead and do the same thing to these guys, but I'm going to go ahead and fast forward past that. Surround them. Move my main body here. It doesn't give me a description of these guys, which is too bad, but we know there's a bunch of them there, so we're going to go ahead and get them. And down they go. Okay, like I said earlier, I was going to go ahead and clean out the Mediterranean because they were pissing me off. Excuse me, they were really irritating me. And now we're going to land our little invasion force here. You take a look. I'm going to retrain these guys too, I do believe. And I thought I could change the disposition of the town, but I forgot this place has the plague, so the people are going to be unhappy no matter what I do. So here's the invasion force. Troops I just took out of that town. They're probably all sick. Oh boy, didn't think of that. Oh well. But these guys are re-equipped with that one troop there, so they're all still experienced. Now take a look at this. I changed these guys, this city right here, Jerusalem, to my capital. I couldn't get it to come up off of yellow. It kept the unrest and people weren't very happy. And I looked at it and it said trade 55%. I thought about that and I came to the conclusion that trade must be all the way up north in my actual capital. So I changed the capital down here to Jerusalem, and suddenly all of these cities down there were in good shape. Okay, this is a little bit different here. I can't really hit these guys yet, so there's not very many guys. There's just a big cavalry unit, general, and some heavy infantry. We'll get around to them later. And back to this. Okay, you can see all the Egyptian cities are making money. All of the cities over here by Jerusalem are making really good money all of a sudden. There's no yellow, no purple here. I've only got one city that's still pissing me off, and that's over by Rome. We'll deal with those later. But right now we're making so much money, it's not funny. Look at this. All these cities are now cranking out bread, and they're all green. Wow. And it was all from changing my capital from way up north down to a central area. And building, I do believe caravans had a lot to do with it. Okay, here we are back in Rome. And you can see the situation here monetarily. And we hit end of turn. And hey, look at that. They came out to hit me. I wonder why. Oh, I see why. Because the peasant unit I moved up here, they're going to try to get it by themselves. I'm going to try to catch it separately. So what in the heck am I doing here? I think I'm in control of the peasants and not the main body. Oh boy. Okay. While I'm talking, I got myself kind of spelled up here. I think I'm going to be in control of one unit of peasants. I hope the reinforcements show up, otherwise I'm going to try to skedaddle off the battlefield. Okay, this is bad. This is very bad. I think I should pull out of here. Yeah, the gates are opening. There's bad guys. Okay, what do we have? It says our reinforcements are showing up, but they're way back in the background, and I can't stand here. And 10 to 1, their cavalry unit will come out the side door and try to run me down. So I'm going to move over here toward the background and try to link up with that computer-controlled army. And I may go ahead and either fast forward this or just fade the video out to the actual combat section so we don't have to watch this for 10 minutes. Okay, that's what I did here, and what's happened is the Roman general attacked the main body and was driven off by that. And down here we have the heavy infantry have come out of that town there, and they're being attacked by computer-controlled cavalry, and they're throwing their pila at the cavalry. And looks like some Bedouin guys have showed up here over on the left, and here comes another troop of cavalry, and that looks like it broke the resistance of the Roman heavy infantry. Okay, it looks pretty good. Even though the computer was in control of this battle, all I did was run away with my the occupation force was those peasants I brought up from the south, was just to help me to occupy this town. I didn't expect the Romans to come out and attack it. But okay, the general's been destroyed, killed, and that means this battle's over. Casualties aren't too bad, not really too bad. Easily replaced, no problem at all. And we'll kill off all these Roman cats. And here's the internal report. Oh, there's a big Julian army off to the left-hand side of the battlefield. We'll deal with him later. Okay, here's the situation up to date. Up to this point, rather. And here's the guys that we've retrained and bought. And there's another cataphract unit. I'm going to build a bunch of those. Watch out, world, you're going to hear these guys. And there's our, oh, heck, what is that? Oh, in fact, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, you can see what's going on here. We have the most money from this new disposition by placing our capital over in Jerusalem. And there's the end of turn report. It shows how much money we're going to make. Wow, that's something. That's something. And that's the place we wiped out. Okay. Well, please tell me what you think about this. Post, rate. Hey out there to all my Total War friends. You guys are great. I've learned a lot from you. And every time I watch one of your videos, I learn something new. It's been a fun ride here so far. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm doing my best here. I'm a little bit slower when it comes to conquering the world than you guys are. I'm more plodding, I guess, or methodical, you might say, about it. I don't like a lot of unrest in the empire and all that. Okay, you guys have a good week and good day. Take it easy, guys. Thanks a lot.